Hi, this is Ruth here from Team Rogue Elite. I'm the manager, and I'm here with Allison Macsas, and we have some questions for her today about the Cap 10,000. So, Allison, how did the race play out for you?
Well, it was a rough start. It's a very slippery day, very humid out. I knew from the beginning not to go out too fast, that it would be easy to do that. But I knew going into the second and third mile it was going to be really rough going, some big hills. So I kind of tried to stay even, stayed kind of on my pace, and did well. The hills were rough. I had two girls ahead of me, Amanda and Desiree. Passed Amanda around mile 3. Could tell at that point she was done. So pretty much just kept my eyes on Desiree for the rest of the race. Had her in sight. She had a good lead on me, but kind of worked on her. And towards the last mile, was able to kind of pick it up, and I had a little bit left in me, and I could tell she was hurting. So kind of closed the gap in that, and I turned around. Fortunately, it wasn't quite enough. She got me by 3 seconds, but I was definitely proud of closing the gap like that, and it's definitely all I had that day. So I was happy in the end. It was a tough day, though. It was a good fight.
Was there any point during the race that you worried that you weren't, I mean, obviously you were 3 seconds, but I mean, as you planned, it looked from a spectator's point of view that it was pretty measured. Like you kind of had an idea that maybe she was going to go out hard, and so did you kind of set, okay, at this point, at this mile, I'm going to pick it up?
Yeah, that was a bit of the strategy. I talked to Steve beforehand. Because the way Desiree runs, she's very much a fighter, never wants to lose, none of us do, but she'll fight and fight, so she went out really hard at the gun, which I knew would be too fast for me. The way I run, I'm definitely more of a pace, steady runner, so I consciously held back at the beginning and tried not to fight her at that point. And yeah, towards the end, I could tell I had enough to kind of kept my eyes on her and just close that gap steadily. So I think 50 more yards, but I had her.
We got to lengthen the 10K distance now. So what does a race like this do for your confidence leading into Grandma's?
This is actually a really good confidence builder. Going into it, I had hoped for a significantly faster time, but given the conditions, it really wasn't reasonable that day. But I think finishing with Desiree, knowing I can run with her and actually scare her at the end, it's definitely a confidence booster. She's an awesome marathoner, probably one of the toughest competitors out there. So definitely big confidence booster knowing I was strong enough to hang with her and fight her at the end.
So what are your goals at Grandma's? Have you figured that out?
A bit. Grandma's will be my first marathon, so I'm trying not to, I'm not going to bank too much on the first one. I think my fitness will be there to go ahead and get an Olympic trials qualification. So that's certainly a goal, but at the same time, never having raced one, I don't know that I'll have my mental game totally in order for that first one. So I'm hoping it'll be a learning experience that goes under 2 hours and 46 minutes. But more than anything, yeah, I would love to go ahead and qualify, but it's going to be kind of just a getting my feet wet kind of marathon to begin with.
And what are your thoughts on the sponsorship partnership with Under Armour, and how do you see it benefiting the team in general?
I think it's an awesome situation, and it goes both ways. For us, of course, they're supporting us hugely financially and with gear and everything else. It was a really good feeling the other day to put on their uniform and kind of know that we were out there to represent them. Not just the team, but we had, them were representing as well. But I think it's also great for Under Armour because, we're not only representing them while we race, but also on a day-to-day basis because most of the team, we are coaches. We all work here within probably one of the biggest running organizations in Austin, which is Rogue. So everyone in the running community here is seeing us in Under Armour gear constantly. I think they can see firsthand the high quality of everything and really gets people interested. So it's pretty much it's a very good avenue for Under Armour getting into the running market and really legitimatizing everything. So yeah, it's awesome. It goes both ways.
Cool. Well, thanks, Allison. Great job on Sunday, and we look forward to Grandma's.